In the recent Netflix drama, The Glory, the level of school violence that the main character experienced in her childhood is so cruel that it is almost unbearable to watch. However, this gruesome scene is drawing a lot of attention from netizens because it is so similar to a real-life incident that happened at a middle school in a region called CheongJu in South Korea in 2006. On May 2006, the victim was on her way home from school where she was approached by her bullies. She tried to ignore them and just go on her way, but bullies found that to be rude of her and brutally attacked her. Since that day, the bullies started asking her for money, and when she couldn't, they would beat her and even burn her arm with a hot hair straightener. Not just that, they forcefully tore off the scabs just a few days after when they were just about to heal, which is just inhumane. They would also scratch her chest repeatedly with a safety pin and their fingernails after taking off her shirt in the school restroom. Although the middle school conducted an internal investigation, they found that it was inconclusive due to conflicting testimonies from the victim and the bullies. The victim's father could not believe the school's lack of action and responsibility, so she reported the incident to the police. Despite committing an act of violence and torture causing injuries so bad that the victim had to be hospitalized for 8 weeks, the bully did not face any significant punishment. The court only sentenced them to a level of punishment equivalent to returning them to their family for observation. There are harsher punishments in the Juvenile Protection Order, which involves imprisonment and sending them to a juvenile facility, but the court handed down a very lenient punishment. When they were asked about this decision, the court explained that it may have been due to their consideration of the perpetrator being a first-time offender. Although Netflix explained that The Glory has nothing to do with this incident, I don't think it's a coincidence that many of the shooting locations for this drama were actually in CheongJu. These locations include CheongJu Central Park, where Dongeun learned how to play Go under the ginkgo trees, CheongJu National University of Education, where Dongeun graduated from, Yonghwa Temple in CheongJu, where Dongeun revenged on Haejong, and the commercial building where Yeojung opened his plastic surgery clinic. And lastly, Dongeun's home, which was called Eden Villa. The writer of this drama, Eun-suk Kim, said on the interview that she named this drama The Glory because she wanted to help the victims of school bullying to recover their glorious dignity. Sungmin is the victim of school violence in CheongJu that we just looked into, and she recently came out on a TV show to show the world and her bullies that she still remembers what they did to her. Although she did not expose the bullies' information, we know that they will live in a fear of being exposed by their close ones about what they did in the past. As the drama succeeds and sheds more light on this incident, it is hoped that more victims of bullying will get their glory back and all offenders will live their life in a fear of being exposed. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Thanks for watching K-Digest.